This is Crocus Grange Farm, originally a tenanted farm. My dad's been here since 1993. I'm now 28 and I came a few years after 93 and 95 and yeah, still on the original farm. We now own the farm and we're milking cows, been milking cows since 21. The reason we chose to swap from sheep and beef to dairy is mainly I was coming home back to the farming business and wanted to imprint my own sort of stamp on the business, and I saw a sort of gap in the market for Channel Island milk and thought it would suit our farm really, really well. And after long discussions with family members, it was decided that we were going to go into dairy. We began the venture into dairy in 2021. In the April 21, we lambed 1,500 ewes in the shed that I'm stood in now. And then in the July of 21, we milked the first bunch of cows, heifers that we imported from Denmark. So it was about 72, 73 days into process from turning from sheep to beef, sheep to dairy. And yeah, it was quite a process, but yeah, no, we're chuffed to bits we've done it, and it's, yeah, exactly where we want to be. Today we are milking 227 Jersey pedigree cows that we're a closed herd now. We're pushing to get towards sort of an 8,000 litre herd. We're autumn and spring calving block at the minute, looking to move into more of an all year round system. We've got a 24/48 swing over parlour. We do as much grazing as we can. But the cows are calved in the autumn, and they come in and stay in right through winter then. Quite a simple system, TMR fed through the winter, maize, grass, blend. Just try and keep it as simple as possible. Just trying to maximise what we can out of the Channel Island cows and do it all off of forage if we can do. So the biggest challenge from going from beef to sheep to dairy was milk contract and finding the correct cows for the job. We knew we had to go on a Channel Island route because that's the only contract I could get. I didn't realise how much I was going to fall in love with the Jersey breed, but I really, really have, and it allows me to do my breeding, which is something I'm really, really passionate about. But to find a really good high health status cows in this country was really tricky, hence why we imported them from Denmark. But yeah, no, we certainly have fallen in love with the Jersey breed. So as well as the dairy, diversification's been a big key role, especially in the last sort of eight, 9 months. We've recently purchased and put in a vending machine at the end of the farm lane. And that's something we're really developing and trying to sort of grow quite quickly. I really see another gap in the market for such a good raw product as the milk that we produce. And as British farmers, I think we produce such a valuable commodity. So I'm very passionate about what we produce on this farm, but not just as this farm, as in the whole in agriculture industry. And I'm just trying to make that connection between farmers and the consumer a bit more streamlined, as well as being a bit more profitable for the farming businesses, as well as building the community. And it's proven dividends at the minute, and the milk shed seems to be going from strength to strength, and it's going to hopefully progress into something that's going to be quite good for the future. So our goals for the future on the dairy side of the business is to sort of really home in on that cow health, get towards sort of like 8,000 litres on the cows. We're about 7.4 at the minute. Really get into sort of the production side of the cows, improve our cow health, improve our young stock management, really get into sort of the top sort of percentages of the herd. The diversification wise, I'd like to see the vending machine system, the business take over. I'd really like that to grasp and get hold of, move into a farm shop eventually. There's so many different opportunities, and they're just there to be taken because of the raw products we produce on the farm and the great raw products we produce on the farm. So yeah, really passionate about that. I think and the beautiful thing is we're surrounded by other really good producers. It's not just us, it's our neighbours as well. So if we can tie in a few of our neighbours at the same time, it would really help everybody, I think. Cash flow is a massive part of the business, but it's also a lot of self-development, and the opportunities we're getting now because of going into dairy is something we wouldn't have gotten out of sheep and beef, and hopefully it will long stay in the family as a dairy business, but lead into a lot of other things for my children for generations. Top tips, I don't think I think, yeah, there's hard lessons in all of it, and if I was to stand here and say that we haven't had hard times and hard lessons, then I'd be lying. Just grit your teeth. Be brave, just do it. If I only said this morning, if I'm standing here talking to you today and say that I'd be a dairy farmer with a vending machine business, I would laugh 5 years ago, but it's been the making of me. And there is light at the end of the tunnel with the dairy industry. I really think that, we take the tough times with the bad, but, it's all about, just efficient management and just keeping being. But top tips, I don't know, good staff. good wife.